Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How are we?
Very good.
Are we good?
Yes.
Awesome. For some, you've probably heard a bit of this speech before. For some, it might be the first time. Like Alex said, the topic of my speech is called Vagary. You're probably wondering why Vagary. So I'll first start off by giving you a brief description of the word vagary. So it basically means an unexpected or inexplicit change in a situation or a behavior. So I'll start off by telling you a little story. This story is of a girl called Tenya. Tenya, who grew up in the dusty streets of a little town called Rundu. So you can imagine, Tenya had a full house. Tenya comes from a family of +10, so she always had people around her. Tenya had sisters, Tenya had brothers, but for some odd reason, Tenya preferred being more with the brothers than she did with the sisters. So instead of playing with her dolls, or what we used to call in the past black book, she wanted nothing to do with that. If her mother comes home with a skirt, it's a problem. Because Tenya wanted to wear shorts. Tenya would climb trees. You can imagine the Rundu has enough trees. In the rainy season, we have mangoes, we have guavas. So after school, she'd be on top of these trees, getting into trouble, of course. Tenya had to grow up and go to high school. So while growing up, Tenya was this tomboy. She would play basketball, she would bully the girls around. She would be in a group of 12 guys and she's the only girl, and that was life to her at that certain time. Then high school came and a netball teacher approached Tenya. But you're tall, don't you want to play netball? So she figures, oh well, it has a ball, we'll jump around a bit and we'll make it work. So Tenya decides to start playing netball. Funny enough, Tenya was actually very good at this game. So Tenya makes the school team. Tenya starts playing regionals. Tenya plays nationals. And this is where the transformation happened. Tenya travels. Tenya is in Singapore. Tenya is all over the world. And now Tenya has to wear a skirt. So this little girl called Tenya is actually Mechitilde Mupiri today. So if you find me on the street, I still wear my baggy shorts. I still wear tracksuits and sneakers. But most of the time, I'm on my heels and I have nails done. And that's all thanks to netball. So there was a point in time, Tenya growing up in a village back then, my father was extremely strict. So I couldn't go out, I couldn't do much. The first year after grade 12, I'm in the big city. So you can imagine what happens. Boom, Tenya falls pregnant. What now? We have to decide. And the same week Tenya finds out she's pregnant, it's the same week Tenya is called up for Miss Namibia. So what now? Do we keep the baby? Do we do modeling? What do we decide? But I have a 12-year-old son, so you can imagine what the decision had to be. The first year, when Jamal turned 1, life happened. Jamal's father passes away. So now Tanya has to be mother, she has to be father. She has to study, she has to work, life has to go on. That is why I chose the name Vagary. Life happens. We all thrown a lot of curveballs. We need to decide what to do with them. Do we take a step back, or do we make the most of it and move on? With all that said and done, I'm a jack of all trades. I have played all sports you can think of. I'm a mother today. I still do sports. I still go out, and I still love my baggy clothes. Thank you.